What is up, everybody? I am back, and that's my hand going across the screen. Just letting you guys know, I got the structure deck for Onslaught of the Fire Kings. I've been waiting for them since they were announced, actually, because I just like the idea of, fire and like shit and blowing up and stuff. So that'd be awesome. I was interested in the Brotherhood of the Fire Fist, but I just like stuff blowing up. I don't like having to, constantly use back row. These guys just use themselves. But I did get 3 of the structure decks, so from now on I will probably be attempting to make this deck better. They get support, I believe, in the Tachyon Galaxy pack, so I'm really excited for that. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get to what comes in the structure deck itself, and why it's in there, and maybe we'll work something out. Alright, so here we go. The lead card, if I can get my hands on it, there we go. The cover card, the awesome card, is Fire King High Avatar. It would help if my camera wasn't so fuzzy. Garunex. But this is the Winged Beast. The cover card's the ultra rare. This is basically a different version of Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys, who we all know and love, that blows up the back row when it's destroyed by a card effect on your next standby phase. Whereas Garunex is completely different. Well, it's different in a sense where it comes out just the next standby phase. So if you get this guy out and then you dark hole him, or for some stupid reason, I don't know. Like if you call the Haunted him, and then he comes back, and then your opponent MSCs to call the Haunted, and then they draw, and then on their standby phase it comes back, and it blows stuff up. Their second card is Avatar Barong. Rekindling target, hint hint. If a face-up Fire King monster you control is destroyed by a card effect, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. So if Avatar Garunex dies, you special summon this from your hand. During the next standby phase, after this card is destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, add 1 Fire King card from your deck to your hand except him. So you can search out, I'll put it closer. So you can search out their spell cards, which are Circle of the Fire Kings and Onslaught of the Fire Kings. And yes, you can search them out, regardless, because it says Fire Kings and this guy says Fire King card. You can search them out. People are dumb. Next is Fire King Avatar Kirin. Kirin is a unicorn-looking mofo. Once again, the Fire King destroyed by card effect special summon him, except during the damage step. If he's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, so you can be destroyed by battle, sent to grave. You can send 1 fire monster from your deck to the graveyard, so you inevitably can load up. So, like if you run the Handmaidens, Lava Lakeside, or no, Lava Volcano Handmaiden or something like that, you can special or do shenanigans. I might make this a 2-part video just because we gotta go through all that. Circle of the Fire Kings. It's a quick play. Target 1 fire monster you control, 1 fire monster in your graveyard. Destroy the monster you control, and if you do, special summon the other one from your graveyard. So, oh no, I need stuff to do. So inevitably, you can blow up your Fire Kings, get their effects, and then special summon a different one from the graveyard. So you can go, destroy Garunex while you have a Garunex in the graveyard, and you can kind of keep them going, because Garunex's effect when it's special summoned through his effect is to destroy all the monsters. Garunex dies, the next standby phase, blow stuff up. It's pretty cool, actually. And the last card for them, well, kind of specifically for them, is Onslaught of the Fire Kings. This is their main spell card. It is a spell version of a Cyber Dragon. You don't have anything, your opponent does have stuff. Special 1 Fire Beast, Beast Warrior, or Winged Beast monster from your deck. So you can target Garunex, you can get Kirin, you can get Avatar, you can get Flameveil Fire Dog, you can get Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys, all that stuff. But it's just, it's effective negated, that's not really caring for, but it's destroyed during the end phase. So you basically instantly get a Barong, a Kirin, a Garunex, other stuff. You immediately get their effects, basically, unless your opponent warnings it or something. But we're going to really quickly go through the notable monster cards. Hazy Flame Hippogriff. I'm not too fond of this card. Your opponent can't target it, and once per turn you contribute one other fire monster. This card gains 300 attack. I guess it would be useful for sending cards into the graveyard, but that's really it. Rocket. We all know what Rocket does. Summon, add a Blaze Accelerator. Blaze Accelerator, for those of you who don't know, target one monster your opponent controls, send one Pyro-type monster 500 attack or less from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do destroy that target, you cannot declare an attack, blah 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 blah. But yeah, some of the volcanic cards are in here, as you know, as seen with Counter. Counter is basically a more fiery version of Necro Gardener, but you can't negate the attack, you get to do other stuff. Fire Dog. There he is. Fire Dog. We all know what Fire Dog does. Rekindling target. Royal Firestorm Guards. I'm actually very, very happy that this is released in here, just because it was, I don't know, I only saw it being printed in Gold Series 2. I don't know if it's anywhere else, but that's all I saw it. But he is almost a full pot of Avarice by himself. Just when he's normal summon, target 4 Pyro in your graveyard, shuffle all 4 in the deck, and draw 2. So you put your Barongs, you put your Kirins back into the deck, you put all the stuff back into the deck, and you know, you can keep recycling. Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys. Here we go. Destroyed by card effect, and Heavy Storm, everything. So essentially what you could do is you could Onslaught of the Fire Kings to get out Grunix, and then, I don't know, like call the Haunted Phoenix, and then at the end of the turn, Grunix dies, and then the standby phase is that he comes back, blows up all the monsters, including Phoenix, and then Phoenix's effect activates because it was destroyed by a card effect, and still in the standby phase, blowing up all the other spells. So you have 2 monsters on the field, both relatively decent, and your opponent has crap. But that is it for the monster lineup. That's all for the monsters. Well, the notable ones at least. So we'll tackle the rest of them in my next video, where I go more into depth with the monsters and probably hit the spells and maybe the traps if I'm lucky and quick enough. Alright, this is Mythic Man signing out. Catch you later, guys.